Welcome to the Pint Perspective. Hey guys, welcome back.
What up?
We're on a roll, 2 weeks in a row.
How you feeling?
Good. How'd your week go?
Pretty good. A little long and super busy, but it was good.
Yeah. Abby didn't have to suffer Friday night like she originally planned to.
Right.
Well, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but...
Abby, what do you got for us today?
I have a lunchbox.
So talk to us a little bit about where this lunchbox idea came from, what it is.
Not like the one you take to work. This is a little different.
Well, I tried it for the first time at the post. It's made of orange juice, a light lager. We're using Bud Light today. And there's a drop shot of amaretto in the middle.
Oh.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, I feel like I could chug it a lot quicker at the post.
He's crying real tears, for the record.
For the record, I was the first one done.
Oh.
Here's what I like about it. Orange juice generally does not have a whole lot of fizz to it. But when you put that beer in there, it gives it a little fizz. And I think the amaretto does a good job of balancing out that orange juice flavor.
I think the amaretto goes really well with orange juice for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
But also, mine was very much orange juice. There wasn't a whole lot of carbonation fizz going on.
Sorry about that, Bob.
But
next time, it'll be better.
At a 10, it's up there.
I'd give it a 6.
Wow. Hater. So would you say that my concoction is better than, equal to, or less than?
Out of the two I had, I would say the two that I had at the post were better than this one, only because I just think there needed to be more beer in this one for like the fizz. The flavor was great. Flavor was good. It just tasted like orange juice with a shot of amaretto in it. There wasn't a lot of beer going on, which I don't think at the post we got a lot of beer flavor either. It was just, I think the whole purpose of the beer is for the carbonation. Like the fizz.
I think you're right. I mean, because you don't taste beer in there at all. But I'm wondering, like, if I had to do it over again, I'd probably go half beer, maybe a third of it orange juice, and then drop the amaretto in.
I think what you're supposed to do is drop it. I think with beverages with shots in them, you're supposed to drop them. Is that pretty much the purpose, to help mix things up?
I think so.
But it is a lot more messy that way, so makes sense.
Probably shouldn't be dropping it all over our equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So what was your numerical rank on this?
Honestly, it's my new favorite mixed drink. I'd rate it like a solid 8 out of 10.
What'd you say, Andrew?
Flavor-wise, it was 6 or 7 flavor-wise. If there was more
6, 7.
If there was more beer in there with the carbonation, it would be probably like the 8 area.
Okay, so I would collectively, we're probably around a 7 then.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, I mean it's something we can definitely revisit.
I think we'll do another one here after a bit.
Oh, for sure.
Well, while we're on the topic, we might as well discuss it. So Abby, get ready for your input. We lost a good soldier.
We did.
Meaning the Chicago Bears.
I think trading DJ Moore was not a bad thing. His production has gone down since we've got a new coach and new receivers and a quarterback who's playing good. And in all of that, we got a second-round pick out of the deal.
Right.
So I think all in all, a good move. And the other factor in that was the money, because there was a big hit to the salary cap if we held on to him.
Well, I know he's still new and everything. I don't want to lose Manen guy, and I'm waiting for that Facebook post when I open up Facebook to say, we lost him. He's probably my favorite player on the team.
I think we got one more year at least with that guy, and if he has another rock star year like he did this last year,
But he was a rookie last year, right? That was
Yeah.
his first year, and we were only going to get him for 3 years. You think?
No, I'm sure he's on a rookie contract, so he's probably locked up for somewhere between 3 to 5 years. But
He was a hero this season.
yeah, but if he comes out playing like he did last year, I'm sure the Bears are going to want to tie a knot around that.
I hope so. Him and Billings, I like Billings. I want him to stay as well.
By the way, I saw this come across this week that our favorite Tennessee Titan,
Jig?
Chig, is no longer a Tennessee Titan.
Oh, did he got traded?
I don't know if he got traded or he hit free agency, but I think he might have went to the Redskins. Did I say that out loud? The Washington Commanders.
Yeah, well,
So
you know.
we have a full tight end room right now. So while I would love to have Chig, I don't think we have room for him right now.
No, I'm comfortable with our tight ends, I think. I really am confident with what we have going on next year. It's going to be Johnson's second year. Williams is on a fire roll. He's only gone up a positive slope since we've had him. I'm looking forward to it. I like it, and there's good things to come out of it, I think.
By the way, the last, I could be wrong, but I believe in that game, the last pass down the field
Oh, my goodness.
was to who?
That was to Loveland. That long pass where Williams backed up like 50 yards and threw it.
Yeah.
Loveland caught that.
No, I'm talking about our last opportunity. It was thrown to DJ.
DJ Moore, yes.
And he didn't catch
You're
it.
right. You are so right.
So do you think at all that had anything to do with his...
Well, maybe. But again, that same game, we got tied up in trying to go for it on these fourth downs. How many field goals could we have had, point-wise for us if we would have? And now, if you're a coach, Ben Johnson, first year as a head coach in a playoff season like this, your options are to go for it. We have the manpower to do it. I think we could do it. So what do you do? Do you risk going forward on this playoff game, or do you go for the field goals? That is such a tricky decision to make.
I agree, but you're talking year one of
Right.
Ben Johnson. So he's already exceeded expectations at that point. So why
Yeah.
not? What if you do smoke it and win?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I was already so impressed with him in this game. I don't think just making it to the playoffs was huge for me. We beat the Packers on that first playoff game. Ben Johnson has already lived way above my expectations. I love him. I'm excited for him. So I understand it a little bit. Like maybe, that's what he had confidence that the team could go for those, those fourth downs, and it just didn't play off like we wanted it to. But
Because trust me, had they been able to connect on a few of those plays and we win that game, Ben Johnson looks like the best coach in the NFL.
oh my goodness, yeah. And again, if you're the players on this team, the Bears, we're in this playoff game. Are you expecting him to make these calls to go for it? I mean, or do you think the players were like, okay, it's a field goal, so they're relaxed, they're kind of, well, if we got a field goal here, so we're good. We're going to get 3 points, we're going to move on, and then he makes that call, we're going to go for it, and then what do? It's like, what happens here? And then we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. And then do you think they got caught up in that a little bit?
Maybe. But I also think about, if I'm Ben Johnson, I'd rather put the ball in Caleb Williams' hands than Cairo's foot.
Well, yeah, but I will say Cairo,
No.
he was very positive.
Down the stretch, he was, yeah.
Very positive. I was happy with it. I know he's not someone you'd like to see come out on the field, but when he did, I felt comfortable with it. I'm okay. I'd rather have what we know than get someone in there that we don't know. And, would you rather do a shot of Jaeger, or would you rather do a shot of Chicago Sewer?
Chicago
Jaeger.
Sewer. Oh, Malort.
Malort, yes.
Oh.
Jaeger.
Malort or a shot of Jaeger?
I hate Jaeger, but I think I would drink the Jaeger. But
Oh,
both
absolutely.
would not go down the pipe very well.
Would you rather have a shot of tequila
Ugh.
or Jaeger?
Tequila. I love tequila.
And I don't even like tequila.
Vodka?
Depends. Not Smirnoff, probably. I don't like Smirnoff.
What if it's like Stoli?
I've never had Stoli.
Vodka versus Jaeger.
Yeah.
In general? Vodka.
I like vodka better, but if I'm taking like a straight shot of it, it'd have to be like Grey Goose or Ciroc. But if it's not that, then I don't want it.
I've been on kind of a banquet kick here lately. It just feels right.
Yeah, I would. For me personally, I wouldn't say it's in my top 10. Maybe top 40.
40?
Wow.
There's
Yeah.
40 other beers you drink before that?
I've had a lot of beers in my life. Yeah, for sure.
Banquet's my top 5, probably.
And have you had more than 5 beers in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've had a lot of IPAs.
No, I have not. Absolutely not. I don't. Hippie water.
So, interestingly enough, because you and I have been talking about this for a little bit of time, is we're sort of done with this IPA and sour kick that a lot of these little brewers are going for. And the article I was reading was there's a lot of breweries that are moving back toward a traditional lager style beer because people enjoy being able to drink them and they're consumable, so you'll drink more than one.
Can I tell you what really upsets me? Grinds my gears.
There we go.
What grinds the gears?
So, under the Coors Banquet, what is this? A lid? Cap. Under the Coors Banquet caps, there used to be fun little sayings under them, and they're no longer there.
Well, I imagine that's a cost savings for them.
That might cost
Time
them
saving.
like a penny per
But-
100 bottles.
I'm sure it's probably significant enough for them to say it's not worth us to do that.
Well, it's costing my happiness.
Here's something I'd like to talk about for a second. You brought up a good point about these breweries and like when we go to the beer tent and these craft brewers. You got to think about who your audience is showing up to this. What is most popular? What will people like to drink? And you also have to have something for people who like just trying new things. I think, and I'm 24. B-Rai, you are
On the other
73.
side
on the
of
other
24.
side of 24. Yeah, right. So,
Yeah.
But how would you say the beer consumption through most people has changed throughout the years? People don't drink beer like they used to. Would you agree with that?
No, I imagine. So when I was becoming of age to be able to drink, you were just starting to feel the effects of smaller brewers hitting the market, like Samuel Adams, Sierra Nevada. So these brewers are making their own flagship beer, and they're making other products that people might want to try. So that sort of launched a whole phase of craft brewing, which we needed. But I'm feeling like now there, for me personally, there's a sort of this transgression of getting back to basics. American beer is, you go back to when these people were making the beer in Milwaukee back in the 1880s. It's a pretty simple product. I mean, you're basically dealing with three different ingredients or 4, and they churn out a lager because it's easy to make. You can turn it quick, but it also it has a good flavor,
Right.
and it's consumable, so you can drink several of them at a time.
My whole thought behind this was you have I'm talking mostly this younger generation of drinking age, have more maybe like a sweet tooth to things. They like something with a little more flavor. I think you don't see the majority of people now just being like, I just want a beer. They'll drink a beer. They want their sours. They want their IPAs, or they want because there's a more flavor thing there. So when you're a craft brewer at these events, you're like, okay, I want to make something that people are going to enjoy. Maybe we enjoy it, but we're going to create something that a new audience of people are going to like. And people are like, well, I don't like beer because it tastes like, whatever they say, it tastes like piss, or it tastes like it's just I don't like beer. I want something with sweet. So then they go towards the sours, or the IPAs are a whole group of people to themselves. I think they just IPA is more percent of beer in it, or alcohol, and it has a flavor to it. And so which I know IPAs have been popular for a while, but they're just a whole different. I think you take today, 2026, and compare the large majority of consumers of beer products and compare that to when you were a kid or the 70s and 80s. I know light beer was introduced there, but you compare that to then, it's completely different. Like I think, to me, people don't drink beer like they used to, and I think it has to deal with the fact that, people want something with flavor, sweet, or they just. I think it's different times, and if you're someone who brews this stuff for fun or to try to sell, you have to come up with that. But you're marketing it for a certain type of people.
Exactly, but it also explains why Budweiser and Coors and Miller, all of those brands have weathered all sorts of storms, and the beer flavor has not changed because it's just an American beer, and it's tasty, and it's fairly inexpensive.
Well, you and I are kind of different because we like trying new stuff, but we always stick to what we like. But the majority of people, I think, have developed a taste or a favorite beer that they've had, and they stick to that. And it's generally these larger production beer companies,
sure,
like Miller Lite or a Bud Light or a Budweiser. So they stick to that because they know that's what they like. But
it's also available,
and it is. Yeah, it's very available. When you get into that craft stuff, it just. Well, that's not what I'm used to. That's not what I like. I don't like trying new stuff, but
I like going on vacation and hitting a local brewery and sampling out what they got. I'll even try the IPAs. I try to stay away from the sours, but I'll try those IPAs, and they're not necessarily for me, but it's a good time. You're in there for a couple hours and you sample 8 or 10 beers, and what a good time. I think you had fun when we were doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, B-Ray brought us his mystery beer for week 2.
Yeah, this beer has been around almost 100 years, I believe.
Good God.
And it's a lighter flavor profile.
And again, what we do here is he has this beer put in a pint glass for us. Clear pint glass. We can't see the label of this beer. We don't know anything about it. Our whole objective is to guess what it is. It smells like beer.
That's a good sign. It's got a lot of bubbles in it.
It does. So it's safe to say it's a light beer.
It does not say light anywhere on the packaging.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a light beer.
It does have a lighter profile.
Is it Budweiser?
It is not, but you haven't even tried it yet.
What would you do if you would have got it before even trying it? All right, let's cheers up and let's give this a go.
Giddy up.
I feel like we should do that in a mic next time.
Maybe.
So it's like louder of a clink.
That is tasty.
That's definitely not a Coors.
Not a Coors. It is good.
Have I had this before?
Wow, I like it.
I feel like you have, but if you have, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Okay, so we off air we talked about some questions. I'm going to introduce those questions. B-Ray said it is a light beer.
Technically, it is not.
It is not a light beer. So this is
nothing on the packaging or the bottles or cans would lead you to believe it's a light beer.
It is a lager.
It is not.
Old Milwaukee.
It is not Old Milwaukee. But what a good idea for a mystery beer.
That is good. I have never had one, so.
Actually, I think it might be an interesting perspective to have Grandpa come on the podcast.
Would he be interested in something like that?
Oh, I'm sure he would.
So can you give me the colors on this can?
I was hoping there might be a mascot on the can.
There is. I believe they call it a little white pony.
A little white pony. Mm-hmm. Little pink houses.
Those are made for you and me.
All right. Abby, you said you know it. Do you think I'll know it? Is this something I should know?
I would think you would know this, yes.
Let me see.
It's a Rolling Rock.
Is it a Rolling Rock?
What do you think? Try it again. Let me try it.
Did you cheat? Did you cheat?
Maybe.
I got two answers. Here we go. I'm going to say it is not a Rolling Rock. I'm saying it's a moose head.
Oh, wow.
A moose head. It has a white pony on it.
You cheated.
But
I don't
it's
even
a
want to hear
Moosehead.
it. You can't look up the answer. It's either Rolling Rock or Moosehead. I'm locking that in.
What is Moosehead, though?
It's a Canadian lager.
And what did I say on the front end?
You know what? Spank me. Okay, I'm going with Rolling Rock. Man,
It is a Rolling Rock.
okay. Wow, man, it's been a long time. You're right. You are right. It's been a long time.
I don't know when the last time, but I'm pretty sure
Probably
that
at the bar.
the last time we had it here, I bought a
Shrimp and
30-pack
mac and
of it.
cheese.
Okay.
Because there was a hot minute there where they were selling 30-packs pretty cheap.
I see. I don't ever remember having a Rolling Rock in a can.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I remember the bottles for sure, especially at Bar 13.
Yeah.
All right, I did get my mystery beer rounded up and ready for you guys. You can't. It's gonna be this is such an easy one. You have no idea. It is so easy.
All right.
You're gonna get it immediately, but that's fine. Banks and Bridge, was that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Don't smell it.
I'm the guardian.
Don't smell it.
Well, I think you have to.
We're gonna cheers on 3. Just trust me. Cheers on 3.
Chug her
We're
up.
gonna get it immediately. Cheers on 3. Here we
Cheers.
I can feel how not cold this is.
go. It's okay. Deal with it. You'll like it.
Oh, wow. That's a cider for sure.
Almost as fruity as Andrew.
Is this a Busch Light apple?
Yeah, it is.
Yay!
It is. It absolutely is.
And to be honest with you, I think this is one beer that it doesn't necessarily have to be served absolutely cold.
No, and that's the part of the reason why I didn't like. It was difficult getting here with the beer and having to like put them somewhere because you carry them in without anyone seeing and getting them. So I knew I'm like, this will be okay. It's not going to be real cold, but it'll be all right.
Definitely very appley flavor.
Yeah.
But I love it.
The cool part is I brought like 7 of them, so
Oh, yeah.
I could throw some in the fridge and get some cold ones for us too. But
I would put them in the fridge if I were you. We've modified the
lunchbox round 2.
round 2.
Round 2.
So this time we're gonna drop it in.
We're gonna drop the shot of amaretto into a glass of Bud Light and orange juice. Let's do it.
Doing my eyelashes. I like the sound of that. That's a good time. Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah.
It sort of tastes like an orange soda pop.
That is how it's supposed to taste.
Pretty
like
good,
it.
wasn't it?
I like it.
You want some more of it?
I want some more
I
of it.
try so hard.
No, that was good. I think. Ooh. All right.
Okay, so
Topic number.
yeah.
You know, it's
So-
funnier than 24.
If you guys were
25.
out all night drinking, I want you to think about this for a second. You're out all night drinking, and it's the middle of the week, and you got to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Thursday morning.
We've had too many of
Here we
those
go.
nights.
Well, let's say it's a Tuesday morning, because
Yeah, you're right.
Here's what makes it
I
worse:
think I
is
have self-respect.
you
enough
still have to
do
go
that.
the rest of the week.
You're right. So yeah, Tuesday morning's a good day.
Right. So, what is the worst job to get up and go to if you're just have a killer hangover?
Worst jobs for a hangover. We need like a little a segment, like worst job, like a little like a little tunage.
I would say anything with fluorescent light bulbs.
I got my
Start.
answer.
All right, Andrew. What is it?
So we got fluorescent light bulbs. My answer is installing a metal roof.
All right.
Explain.
The reason I said that answer is because one day my dad told me a story about when he was probably my age. He was extremely hungover after a late night at the bar, and early the next morning, my grandpa woke him up super early to
Such a dad thing to do.
right to install a new roof on either a barn. We don't have a metal roof. Dad don't have a metal roof in the house, so either a barn or he was installing a metal roof on like one of the grain bins. Regardless, it was a metal roof, and he said it was the worst thing he's ever done in his life.
Interesting.
The loud of cutting the metal and then the hammering of the metal. It was just so I thought about that. I've never done it. I don't want to do it, but I would say that's probably pretty bad.
So here's my thoughts. So what about if you had to clean porta potties?
You had to be the one to go in there and suck them out.
Suck
That's what
them
she
out,
said.
and then obviously they have to, I don't know, they power wash them and clean them. Like, to me, that would be terrible. You're smelling the worst that comes out of a human being.
To be fair, I would hate to do that sober without a hangover.
Exactly. What if it was just you're a plumber?
Yeah, cleaning out septic tanks.
Cleaning out septic tanks or just hooking up a sewer line.
So you were like hungover. I'm talking,
Yeah.
you got the jitters, the shivers, you got the headache going on, the stomach ache, your head don't feel right, and you get to work and you're like, hey, by the way, sewer system number 1 for the morning,
Ugh.
suck it out, and it's a bad one.
Yeah. It's full. And you probably got to pull another truck in there. That's how full it is.
Oh, boy.
And it's, you know, those people that, like, you look at them and you're like, you ate one too many.
Taco Bells.
Yeah.
Listen, at work, occasionally we'll do a house clean out, and it is just terrible for the soul. It is bad.
Because people
Hoarders,
gross.
man. True real-life hoarders.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
for me personally, what I have to do on a daily basis, the worst thing for me, and it's not a bad job, but it's the mental part of it, is like hanging trim. Something that revolves around very precise measurements, because you really have to stop and think. And that hurts.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it's expensive when you do it wrong.
Yeah, I could see a job where you have to use your mind for anything. Being hungover is going to make that way worse.
Right.
So we got kind of what we think. I want to roll this into a next topic. The best cures for a hangover. What do you got? You're 50 years old. In your 50 years of life, what have you found to be the best cure for a hangover? I'm talking a bad hangover, like one that's like, I'm never drinking again. Hangover, go.
That's the problem. Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog. Would you say that is your number one cure for a hangover? Is to
is.
just keep it going?
Unfortunately, yeah. Because it does block all those receptors in your brain. And it does settle your belly. The other thing that helps, biscuits and gravy.
I do like biscuits and gravy. So we got hair of the dog and just a kind of a greasy meal.
I would say a Nurtec and a Gatorade.
Nurtec and a Gatorade. Okay.
What is Nurtec?
It's a migraine medication.
And where does one get one of these?
Your alcoholic mother.
My answer
My
is...
mom is not an alcoholic, by the way.
Well, good for you.
Anyway, your answer.
I'm going to go with, I wake up, I'm super hungover. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Jiggy on down to the kitchen, and I'm going to get me about 3 to 5 liquid IV packets.
3 to 5?
3
wow.
to 5. 3 to 5. And my good buddy Ryan, if you ever hear this, my roommate in college, you know how this experience went. I'm taking 3 to 5 liquid IV packets.
That's like a $45 breakfast.
And I'm mixing those into 1 water bottle each. So that's a total of 3 to 5 water bottles with 1 packet in there. It was the morning after Valentine's Day. Okay. I was hungover to all ends in college, and we had liquid IV in the apartment, and it was 3 to 5 liquid IV packets.
Why were you hanging out with a dude on Valentine's Day?
No, there was a group of us.
How many of the group were lady folk?
There was 3 men and 3 women. And that morning I was so hungover, I had 3 to 5 liquid IV packets. I'm saying 3 to 5 because I don't remember if it was 3 or it was 5, but I want to say 5, but I'm not going to say 5. I'm going to say 3 to 5. And I had all of those with a bottle of water.
What's in a liquid IV? Why is that?
It's a powder, but it is a hydration enhancer. So
electrolytes.
The box, actually, I just bought some yesterday. I figure I always like to keep them on hand in case they're expensive, but I feel they help. And I think the back of the box says it is a hydration enhancer, and there's a whole science behind it that you drink 1 bottle of water with liquid IV, it equals out to like 3 bottles of water. It is a hydration enhancer, and so you drink about 3 to 5 of those, and you are real just hydrated up. You're peeing all the time. You're feeling good, and then you pile a very greasy breakfast on top of that. You are ready to kickstart the bender again.
What if you took one of your little liquid IV packets? Mm-hmm. Dumped it into a Miller Lite.
I've yet to try that. Maybe
I feel like you're getting the best of both worlds.
But here's the thing about liquid IV
but
is
if
they
you have
taste.
To go to work the next morning. Is that really the smartest?
It's probably not.
Probably not. But liquid IV, the packets, when you dump those into a bottle of water, shake them up, you can taste like the sodium. Like there's a salty kind of a taste going on there, real mild salty taste going on. So whatever's in there, and sodium helps retain water.
Okay.
So when you have I used to have to be on a high sodium diet a long time ago because sodium helps retain water. So there's that going on with the liquid IV. But when you mix that, about 3 to 5 of them with water, it just really, you feel hydrated and you feel good to go.
I've actually read the saltier or the sweeter it is means you're more or less dehydrated when it comes to the liquid IVs. Aren't boneless wings just chicken nuggets?
I take boneless wings over bone-in all day long.
That wasn't my question at all.
Okay.
By the way, you're absolutely.
But I agree.
You're absolutely wrong. But you're right. Is that?
Oh wait, no. You said you would take boneless over with.
No.
Yeah, I don't like any
you?
meat with bone in it.
That's what she said.
Do you understand why Andrew's not had a date in quite some time?
How does that have to do with bone in and boneless wings?
If you're not going to put the bone in it, then you don't deserve a date.
I don't like T-bone steaks. I don't like ribs. I don't like bone in.
And he wants to do a pig in the ground this summer.
Yeah, but when I'm eating my meal on my plate, there's not going to be bone in it.
There might be.
Oh no, there won't be. I'm not a ravager. I'm not gonna sift through the bone to get to what I'm eating. Like I want to just eat it.
What kind of
Be
farmer
a man.
are you?
Literally, just be a man.
I don't want to hear "let's be a man" type of argument with me. I'm just telling you right now,
Junior. I'm with you 1,000%. You get a chicken wing. There is only one chicken wing, and it's bone in. Because that's how a chicken wing is. It's got bones in it.
I would take a big, thick chicken breast on my plate over a drumstick.
I disagree.
You're gonna sit there and eat that drumstick. You got that bone, all that tendony shit going on.
Absolutely.
I want just a big old chicken breast. I can put it on a sandwich if I want to. I can cut it up and eat it if I want to. I don't have to deal with a bone.
It tastes
none
different.
of that.
Have you had one of Abby's chicken wings on the smoker yet?
Oh God, they're
Probably.
so good. No,
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know
it's
if
not
you
good.
have.
I'm just not going to go out of my way to eat something with a bone in it.
Speaking of that, I would really like to order turkey legs soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be a good time. But
like
nobody's
turkey
answered
legs.
my question at the end of the day.
What was the question?
Are boneless wings just chicken nuggets?
Yes, for sure.
Probably. But I mean, they just take the wing of a chicken and remove the bone out of it.
No,
Is it the wing of a chicken?
they just
it
take
has
the
to be
worst of a
different-
chicken and they compact it together and put a little breading on it and throw it in a deep fryer. That's what you get.
It has to
good.
be a different part of the chicken.
It is. Absolutely it is.
I bet it's the lab grown shit. Guaranteed.
Tastes good to me. But anyway, this was the second episode of the Pint Perspective, and it was a good one.
It was.
With many more to come. I'm excited for it. Love it.
Want some more of it.
That's right. You're catching on. Get you one way or another. Let's cheers it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers for many more to
Cheers.
come.